Don't want to turn my phone while I'm recording. Alright, the camera's a bit better on here. It's giving me a much bigger angle. Right, that's right. If I turn it via that, and let's do it via that instead, that's better. That's the way to do it. Nothing's coming loose then. Yo, what's going on, one and all? Alright, this is giving me a better view. I can turn the camera still, can't I? Yeah, that's good. And I can put the camera there as well. That's cool. We can do this. Alright, that works a lot better there. Good morning, one and all. I hope you're well today. We are taking a little ride, and I think it looks like, there's no thinking about it, I have figured out a way in which I can sort of do a live stream on my bike, which is quite cool. So we can take a little ride and see what's going down. The only thing is, I'm a bit worried that when I get like top speed and start going over stuff, that my phone is just going to dip out and fall. And if I'm going fast and it falls, like, you know, that's gutting, that is. If I'm going slow and it falls, obviously I can save it, can't I? If I'm going fast and then my phone fucking falls, I'm fucked. Especially if there's like something behind me. But I thought I'd take you all for me on my ride until at least my battery ran out. So we'll see how long that is. And then we'll just ride for an hour or two. See how the day goes. And then go from there. But I hope you're well on this beautiful Monday. I'm stunningly well. I'm just coming up to Stoke Village now. My aim is really to kind of get to Saltrum. I think I will avoid this part. It sounds like I need new brakes again, man. I go through like brake pads like fucking crazy. Right, we'll take this awkward little ride because I don't want to bump the big path. There's a really big carb there. I mean, it'd be a good test actually. I should have done it just as a test. So yeah, we'll city street it for a bit. We'll aim for Outland Road, dip along Outland Road, down through Peveril, up the other side. Sort of dip through town a little bit, not too much. Aim for Saltrum. Ride Saltrum, come back. I rid to Saltrum House yesterday and I kind of got a bit lost when I got up there. I didn't know if I could go to Saltrum House and keep going. But ride to Saltrum and ride back. And get back for the football. I think that's the plan. Although it's mad busy here and I'm assuming this Royal Mail guy isn't pulling out. No, he's just decided to park right there, which is cool. I should be on the road anyway, shouldn't I? So, shut the fuck up, thing. Alright, here's a big cab. Let's give it a bump, see how we go. How did that go? Alright, it stayed in. That was the test, that was. Alright, cool. It survived that. Because that was a whip. I thought that whip would have sent my phone fucking flying then, but it didn't. Alright. That's quite cool. I genuinely then thought that was going to send my phone miles. Alright, big truck, we can go. Little bump. Happy birthday to my boy today as well. It's his 12th birthday, I can't believe it. Unbelievable. But massive happy birthday to him. I don't speak about him and post much about him just because that's my world. That's nothing to do with none of you lot. So. But happy birthday to him. Why not? So yeah, it's been a lovely morning so far. I have been up since 6 o'clock. And I just come up with this idea that I reckon that I could bend this around to go for a ride and take you lot with me. And that's what I'm going to do. It might end up being good content actually. I might even use it for YouTube. You never know what you're going to find. But it'll all be quiet around here. This will just be for ride purposes. When we get to town and Saltrum in the next sort of 30 minutes or so, it'll definitely change up. People will start to be about when they... But yeah, I'm not on a race. I was going to go to Plymouth Bridge. But I don't really know the way there, if I'm honest. So I kind of passed on that. The only problem is it's going to be quite wobbly. There's no real way I can make my stand not wobble, so I don't know how that's going to look on camera, but I can see my camera wobbling a lot. But yeah, I'm not really going to do like a city tour and name every street I'm on, every little area I'm in. I could do, but I just feel that'd be a bit gay. I just thought I'd talk as the day went on. Hey, well done, thank you. I'm really polite as well. I find it's nice to be polite to people, especially when they've let you like cross a road, or because I'm like a path rider, I always find it's quite nice to just say thanks to people a lot and be super kind, because, you know, I'm a pedestrian as well as a bike rider, and I don't necessarily trust, you know, I trust myself not to run over somebody more than I trust somebody not to run over me. So that's my logic to it. Thank you very much, my sweet. So yeah, that's my logic. Like that lady there, for example, she was very kind to give me plenty of room, so I give her a nice thank you. I always feel it's better. Right, let's do this. Oh, I didn't get any water again. It's 2 days now, I'm not gonna have any drink. Right, that's looking red, so we can dip across there as well, because that makes that easy, doesn't it? So yeah, I'm just coming up to Life Centre now, which I'll probably pass. I'm not going to go through Central Park. My aim yesterday, I was not aiming to ride 13 miles yesterday. I'm not sure if you can hear me over all the cars or what have you, but yeah, my aim wasn't to ride 13 miles yesterday. My aim was to go Central Park, sunbathe for a couple of hours, and then sort of come home happy and chilled for the football. But I just got on my bike, hit Central Park, and just ended up keep going. So it's kind of what I'm going to do today. Just keep on keeping on, boss. So actually what we'll do here, we will stop and cross towards the park in the way of the lady behind me. So let's dip across quickly, get to the middle, and I've got some room. I don't like being in people's way, because I know people get annoyed of bike riders. Very warm on the old arms today, and the legs actually. I can feel it burning me chunky thighs. Can I share this video? Choose your live mode. Now we good. What I wanted to do was share the video really onto my own feed, but I don't think I can. Or at least I'm not sure how to. Oh well, maybe should have done it on my personal feed, not the group one, but if anybody wants to share this out for me, I would be most grateful. I will probably look to edit it down and break it into a YouTube video for the day as well. It's quite nice actually, because usually I'll probably have like my headphones on now, just having a little sing song to myself, blasting it out in a mad rush. I'm also a bit worried about my battery. I don't know how long my battery's gonna last, which is a bit of a cock and ball, isn't it? Oh, get me move on then. I wasn't expecting that one behind me. So right, dip through Central Park car park, which I didn't want to do, if I'm honest. I don't know why I've ended up this way. This wasn't part of the plan. So I'll stick myself out of the way so I'm not in any car's way and shit, because I don't want to get run over by 2 tons of metal, because that's going to hurt me more than it's going to hurt them. across here quickly and we'll just get onto Outland Road, I think. Straight along Outland Road, down and up through Peveril, I think is going to be the aim. And eventually get to Saltrum, as I said. It's been a great start to the Euro so far. I thoroughly enjoyed this. Christian Eriksen incident was shockingly scary. I can think of 3 incidents like that, apart from I've been sort of witness to. I've been in sort of, you know, I know it for like a personal incident as well myself in that kind of experience. But I've witnessed 2 other incidents on a football field similar to the Christian Eriksen one. And that was the Florence November one. I think that was 2008, wasn't it? In African Cup of Nations. Or was it? It was the Premier League, wasn't it? 2008 Premier League. And unfortunately, yeah, he survived. But there's also, I think it was Mark Vivian Foe. He passed out in an African Cup of Nations. And he never got up. He actually died on the football pitch. That incident obviously wasn't mentioned. There's no real need to mention it. But apart from the Christian Eriksen incident, I think last night's Holland game was a reminder of all things decent in football. What a crazy game that was. Thoroughly enjoyed that. So that was awesome. Thoroughly enjoyed that match last night. So the Euros have started well, England started well, Scotland this afternoon. I'm not really sort of like, I don't care. Like, I was watching Simon Jordan say about Scotland and Wales, and I'm like him, I'm just a bit blasé to it. I don't care how they get on. It doesn't bother me. Like, I don't have to get on for the Scotland game. I will, because why not? It's football. But I don't care if they lose 3-0 this afternoon. I would care actually, because that would be bad for England, because the Czech Republic would have a goal difference against them. But I'm not uber fussy. I'm not uber caring. It's all about England, baby. England. Nah, but it's been a good spectacle of football so far. It was, I think it was bound to start off a little bit shaky, just due to the fact that fans are back, and not many places have had fans. So that in itself is a little bit disturbing. And that would have took a little bit of time for the players to get up to the pace of that. Drunk people are always the scariest at this time of the morning. I don't know if some people are drunk, or if most people are drunk. That's the way I look at it. Thank you, my sweet. That's the way I find to look at it. Just don't look at it as some people. Just look at it, all people are. It's the best way for the world. It's safe, innit? So June the 21st is also rolling around. From all the paper rumours, it looks like that we might be on further lockdown for another month. Well, whatever you call this, I don't really call it a lockdown. So you know what I mean? People can't go to the theatre. Oh no! You know what I mean? Let's calm down a little bit. We'll do, you know, most things are alive and running, aren't they? And going. Thank you so much, my sweet. You are a superstar. That was a lovely, kind lady. She gave me plenty of room. See if I can beat Matey through the gap. I think I will. Cheers, dude. He sounded a bit like Francis Ngannou. Scary. Francis Ngannou is a beast. I don't want to do too much UFC talk. That's all I talk about. I'm not talking about governmental politics and stuff. So we'll avoid that. But I hope the lockdown does kind of get a kibosh and end a little. Just in regards to, I don't know, I feel sorry for the people who are feeling it now, like people who are like working and stuff and still kind of like, you know, are hurt by there being a lockdown. I'd get it if they were locked down, like I understand it all round actually. You know, it's just a bit of compassion is needed sometimes, isn't it? So let's hope that we can all get proper open on the 21st and get back to some normality, innit? Right, let's pick up a bit of speed down here because, well, you got to get the other side, didn't you? No point walking up the other side like pushing the bike up because that's double the effort. So you might get a bit of wind turbulence. I wonder if there's anything I can get to shield my bike. Really shield the fire. Because that would be quite cool. If there's a way to stop all the turbulence, because there's bound to be loads of turbulence. Ain't much you can do about that. Right, there's a car coming up behind me, so I'm going to take a turn in off onto the path. And I'll ride the hill normally. I just hope the car doesn't poke its nose out right about now. That's good, that's good. That means I can dip onto there and then onto a path nice and easy. Means I've got to take the hill at speed, but I mean take the hill with a ride, but I don't want to risk my phone flopping off, if I'm honest. So I think it's a bit of a win, innit? A little bit. So yeah, we'll ride up the hill. It was nice to have had the momentum, wouldn't it? But I don't trust this holder yet. As soon as the phone becomes redundant, if I get a new one and the boy don't, well, actually the boy will get this one. But then again, I can use the boy's iPhone 6. I'll see if he'll swap with me. I'll see if he'll do a swap, actually. I'll see if he'll do that. That might be good. That might be good. That might be good. He might do a swap with me. And that way I can have a phone, which I wouldn't mind dropping in this situation right about now. Which means if I give it beans and went full top speed, full bonanza, and the phone fell out, I could just, you know, let it be. You guys could just witness the crash. And I just have to pray that it gets saved to Facebook. So, yeah, but gorgeous morning. Beautiful day of it. I'm on the wrong side of the road if I want the sun, which I do, but there'll be plenty of time for sun actually. I just want to find an easy curb. Once we find an easy curb, we'll cross over. I can see one there. Easy curb, easy curb. Does whatever it does. Ooh, can we make that? We can make that easy. Easy. There you go, easy curb. I'm hoping my battery will last at least till Saltrum. I tell you what does need to be invented is like, for example, if I've got an iPad with battery on me now, there should be a way that I can suck the battery out of my iPad to put it into my phone. That'd be good, wouldn't it? That'd be a great idea. Don't know anyone who can invent like that. If anybody out there can invent like that, I've just given you a free idea. If nothing like that already exists, I mean, there's been way smarter people in the world than me, I think. Some would disagree, you know what I mean? But I wouldn't. Top smarts are not top smarts. Morning, boss. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. This is going to be tricky. This is because now there's oncoming traffic as well around me, which makes it really hard. So I've got to make a decision. So I've either now got to cross into oncoming traffic or it's no slip step. No worries, boss. Thank you very much. Oh, what a gentleman. What a gentleman. I thought he was going to have like a tut. Because, you know, it would have been fair. He had double twins, I've got a big, massive twatty bike. That would have been a fair tut, but he didn't. He was a gentleman. Right, so get across here. Right. I don't really like this bit of Motley Plain. I should have hit the road and just fucking belted it through. My brakes are on the way out again. That's so annoying. I go through brake pads like there's no tomorrow, I promise you. Right, I'm opening the doors out of the chemist real quick. Boss, you're a superstar, thank you. Another nice gentleman there. Another nice gentleman there. Right, let's beat this guy to the lamppost. Cheers, mate. Thank you, buddy. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm going to assume there's nothing coming the rest of my life. I didn't look left. Imagine that. Imagine getting killed because of a flower van and then at your funeral and ordering off of that same flower van. There's a hint of irony there, isn't it? Hint of irony there. Surely. Cheers, boss, thank you. It's kind of like getting numptied by an ambulance, isn't it? It's like one of the worst things in the world. It's like a nightmare, isn't it? Getting ran over by an ambulance is a bit like a nightmare. Especially if they're already flashing blues. Because I wonder, like, obviously, if you get ran over by an ambulance just normally and they're not flashing blues, surely they can stop. Yeah? Do you know what I mean? But if you got ran over by an ambulance and it's flashing blues, my guess is it's obviously on the way to an emergency or from an emergency, so it can't really be stopped, can it? So I guess, you know, you're fucked, didn't you? A little bit. Motley Plain's going to be a bit of a dicky ride if it's busy. Although it was busy yesterday and it was England. It's Monday today. I shouldn't imagine it would be as busy, if I'm honest with you. I hope work picks up. It was a busy, it was a quiet last week, I think. But yeah, I hope it picks up over the next week or two. So that'll be great all round. I just hope it makes the days go quicker for the people, doesn't it? Like if you're busy in work, you know, getting your day done, doing something, it just makes the day go a bit faster. That's where if you're slow, dragging, lumping it out, it fucking sucks. Right, just have to make a skilled decision here. I think I'm going to go now. I'm risking it for a chocolate biscuit. Go, 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 says Murray Walker. We did it. We survived another crossing. I always celebrate a little bit inside when I survive one crossing. And when people try to kick out at bus stops. That always gets scary as well. Why is my phone wobbling so much it's thinking that it's rotating? So stop it, stop rotating me. You've done it this way now. Can't stop. Oh. Cheers, bud, thank you. Right. Is there a car? Nope, she's took across, which means I will. So it's good when people are on the other side of the road. You can go off their emotions when there's stupid honking great vans in the way. Oh, you should be on the road anyway, dude. No, I don't trust you fucking car drivers, alright? You can fuck off. You should all have just a 15 or 10 year licenses anyway. Walking around, fucking driving around, running people over and that. Yeah, 100% of car accidents are done by car drivers. You know that? It's fact. I don't know if that is a fact actually, I just made that up. But it might be a fact. 100% of car accidents are done by cars. There you go. That has to be a fact, doesn't it? 100% of car accidents are done by cars. That's just not a car accident, is it? Fact. There you go. Suck that in your Nelly. Oh, I could go the quick way, couldn't I? There is a quick way to go, which would be left at Motley Plain, up and down past the Lidl, or the Audi. Sorry, Audi. And then come out down the bottom of that hill, or there's a long way to go, which is towards town. Which is the way I think I'm going to go. You know? Police coming. Pretend you're asleep. No, don't pretend you're asleep. You're riding your bike. Pretend you're asleep. Police are coming, pretend you're asleep. Don't do that when you're riding your bike. I don't know why you'd pretend you were asleep anyway. You know what I mean? Like, police are alright, a bit starey, but I would be. I think the best way to go as a policeman is don't trust anybody. Like, nobody ever. I think that's probably, ouch, the bestest way to do it. Ouch, ouch. Oh no, did he really? Oh, I apologise to you for that. It happened with me. You get enough hand on him, he converts it into something bad. I'm not letting him not be his victim, he can fuck off. I'm interested. I'm interested to go see what that was down on the window. Supposedly someone sprayed the back window with silly string. Got a little bit of hilarity to it. Love to. I wonder if I can go there and grab one quickly. Stop this live stream, grab one, and that way at least I'll have a chance to charge my phone at some point. Let's do it, let's take a gamble. Let's take a gamble and stop by work. Do it real quick. Mate, he wasn't looking up at all, was he? He didn't give a fuck about looking forward. I get it if people are looking down at the ground when they're on their phone, you've got it. You look weird, other way. Don't you? But people who just look down at the ground, it's like, God, you're a pain in the ass, you are. Bet you're a pain in the ass at home. But look up when you walk. I understand the phone thing. I'll be stupid not to because I'm bound to do it. So let's stop by there, see if I can get a, yeah, because this ride's already used like 30% of my battery. So I feel a longer ride will use more of my battery because that's the way technology works. I can do that. So let's stop into there and we'll see if we can pick up a charger. I didn't pick up money to go and buy one. 8, 7, 6. Oh, I'm not going to be able to do the humps. Should we go do the humps anyway? Should we do the humps? No, well, let's pop down and see what we can do. My humps, my humps, my humps, my humps. My lovely lady lumps. Check it out. Just walk through town quickly, which isn't necessarily something I want to do. I could be in for work right now. I never leave this late for work, so So like this is like the time I could actually ride into whack perfectly, actually take a detour and actually still make it into whack, which would be the ideal. Because nobody likes being late, do they? I think that girl I just passed is a plenty of fish though. I'm sure she's ignored loads of messages, not loads. I'm sure she's ignored a message or two of mine. Positive. Right, lots of school children. Do not want to be the death of school children. I also don't really. Can I turn that around? We can just leave that there for now. Maybe I'd rather not meet the kids on that. That's a wall, that is. It's like a wall of children. You just can't get through. You just gotta wait. You just gotta be patient and wait for the wall of children to pass. Let's go. Wall of children have gone. Maybe some fish went around them. Wall of children have departed. I don't care, but I wonder where they're going. And even more to the point, I wonder where they came from. Like, what's up, dude? I'm not trying to rotate my phone. Right, I'm going to stop this live for now because I'm not putting my work friends onto my Facebook. So, let's hold this shit up and we'll be back.